Hey there crew, it's Mark, and today we're going to be setting up a brand new bullet journal. If you've never set one up before, today is going to be your day as we...
Okay, bringing in the new year, baby. Hey.
I'm recording a video.
Hey.
This is my brother Joey.
Yazoo Bullet, if you know, you know.
Thank you. Do you want to set up a new bullet journal?
Yes, I do.
All right.
It's a new year, new me. I want to know what it's all about.
So,
My
brother is visiting from Kansas, and well, you know what? Stop touching stuff. I will. We're gonna set up a new bullet journal today, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you set it up.
Yeah. I just found this cat noodle bowl, and I think it's freaking amazing.
That came from your mother to my daughter for Christmas.
Well, producer Violet can. She can take the noodle.
So, first question, I guess, before we get started is, have you ever watched any of my videos to know what bullet journaling is?
Yes. Okay. So, to tell you the truth, I'm going to put some chapstick on because my lips are dry. This gloss is really good, though.
It's Carmex.
It's cherry. It's cherry. Anyways, no, I really actually don't. Like, on a serious note, you've been doing this for how many years?
8 years.
8?
8.
Oh my God.
And you've never watched a video?
No, I've watched all your videos. I follow you. I follow the New Zealand girl too. And I do all this stuff. I don't know what it is or how it makes your life easier, because it's like you do have to draw a lot.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, we have some, obviously, clearly we have some stuff. We can use some stamps.
This intimidates me. But I know it's been obviously 8 years collecting, so it's not like you got it overnight.
So what we'll do first, we'll reduce the intimidation. We'll let Joey go shopping in the stationery store behind us.
With your credit card?
I mean, this stuff's already been paid for, so we don't have to buy it again.
We love sponsored. We love hashtag ad. Just saying. Just saying.
We'll let him pick out some stuff. Then we'll go ahead and set up a bullet journal from scratch. He's drinking wine, so this will definitely be...
Sauvignon Blanc.
So we'll definitely have some fun in doing that. He brought me a beer, so we'll chill and relax, and let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping. My favorite.
So the first thing we want to start with, Joey, is picking out just a regular pen.
There's nothing regular about this.
Well, no,
here.
I have a small section of regular pens over here.
All right.
You can do like really nice and easy gel pens.
No, we want to get into the most difficult.
Oh, I don't have. No, I do have.
Oh, I do like these ones. These are the G2s.
No, that's the Signo DXs.
The Signo DX. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that one. I like this one.
So I'll have the basic there. I did have a pencil for you because I feel like we're going to need the pencil. So here's your pencil.
It's nice.
It is very nice. Hashtag sponsored. Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad.
All right. Give me those. All right. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here.
All right.
We can do some fountain pen. I would like to do some dip pen.
Yeah, let's do a little dippy dip.
But well, I know. Do you want to do stickers, stamps?
Stamps. I love a good stamp. You know me.
Okay. So we have a whole area over here if you want to.
All right.
We also have these really cool ones.
Ooh.
That's Uncle.
Look at that. Look at that. Is that not cute?
All right. So we're going to...
Oh my God, they're so fresh.
So we're going to do OG Son.
Little gunkle.
Uncle. All right. So we have those.
Ooh, he comes in multiples.
He comes in multiples.
Is that him drinking coffee?
It is drinking
coffee. Okay. Gotta get that one.
All right. We'll get some stamping for you in a second. All right, so for the fountain pen ink, there's tons, but I think we're gonna do a dip pen for you instead
of like something colorful, something.
Okay, so we're gonna use this one. This was from Archer and Olive.
Oh, shut up! Is this the one from the Haunted series? Or the thing?
This is
the Harry Potter one. Well, we can't really say it because it's trademarked, right? Harry Potter.
You can say Harry Potter.
I don't know, but anyway,
Why
look at this.
Why are you doing that?
Look at the tip on that one. Look at that tip. It's even curved. I've had many of those.
Stop.
You're
going to get me demonetized. All right. And then from ink, we have basic colors. Mm-hmm. We have some shimmers if you want.
Shimmers, gold, foils. Love the glitz, the glam.
Okay.
Look, this one.
So we've got this one here. So this is the Pearl series. So this is like a really cool, like pearlescent color. You
don't have nails. I'm gonna get my nails done tomorrow. Full acrylic.
All right, so we can do that. Okay. If you want like really bright and glittery. There's this one here. This is like bright
Ooh,
yellow.
that looks like it's from like an Asian country, Japan. I don't even know what language that is, but I love that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. That is really pretty, actually, Gorge. Oh, we need a little tree, too.
For what? What
I don't know.
Tree for? We're already on theme with that.
Well, yeah.
All right, well,
Not planting anything.
All right. Any highlighters or markers that you might want to do?
If you think I need a marker, I like something with like a bigger tip, and sometimes you need a thicker tip, sometimes. So I would look at something like that if you have it.
I mean, we have, so these are markers here, then we have highlighters and stuff like that if you want to. We have drawers of...
Whatever do you think I need?
I mean, you don't need...
Oh, these are the ones... Yeah. I don't know, I want to... Is there a... Oh, pink!
Don't take it out of the thing.
Oh.
Keep it all together. It's a collection.
Oh,
Spend time organizing. That's
Sorry. I got excited. Okay, we're doing these.
Okay.
Put that in the basket, huh?
All right. So we have other ones here. We have acrylic graphics, which are paint pens, if you wanted to try those at all.
I think we got enough. This is too intimidating already.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. We'll set up.
If we need one, we'll go reshopping.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So the first thing we'll set you up with, Joey, is going to be your very first bullet.
Yes, no, Mr. Archer, Mrs. Olive.
This is a classic. This is vintage. So at some point I was going to make this into my new bullet journal, but then I got a different notebook and decided
you got a new
it.
one. Oh
So
my God. Like a little shooting star,
Because you're a star. You're the moment.
I'm the moment. I am the thing.
So the reason I like these notebooks, great paper. All the stuff that you want to use in this can be used inside of here. So the pens, basic stuff, whatever you want to do. If you ever want to get fancy, you can. Again, we'll be setting up the basics today for this. Obviously, Joey went a little fun and exciting with the craft space, but no, you can do this with like a basic pen, pencil, whatever you want to do. Not a big deal. So we'll go ahead and use this. You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right. Just so y'all know, Joey's hands will be underneath the thing.
Okay.
He shined himself up before.
No, I did not. I need you to get these things. Look, these things need to sparkle tomorrow. I'm going on a cruise. I'll be on Virgin Voyages, then Bahamas for my New Year's celebration. So
Sponsored ad?
No, I wish. Virgin Voyages, listen up. We'd be pulling it in there for New Year's.
All right, so let's go and get started. We'll start setting things up. We'll go over the key first, then we'll focus on the index. We'll get your future log. We'll get into some pages.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Joe, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the key. So the key has all the signifiers that you need for bullet journaling. A lot of people think that the dot grid journal is why it's called bullet journaling, but it's not. It's actually because of the first thing that's going to be on your key.
Is your key like, or your index, or your key is like the chapters in a book?
No, that's the index.
Okay.
Yeah, the key are the signifiers you're using for tasks, for notes, for migrating stuff. We'll talk all about that. I'm going to be a nice brother, and I'm going to actually let him use one of my little papers from Eric Small Things.
Is he small?
She is a
hopefully it's small.
She is an amazing stamp artist.
We do love a good stamp over at Gayzoo Bullet.
Now, do you want to start with a pencil instead of a pen first?
Yes. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the pen.
Yes.
Okay, this is the pen.
Yes, that's the pencil.
Oh, it's a mechanical.
It is.
How much is this pen?
A lot, unfortunately. What are you doing?
Remember this when you used to do this in middle school and you'd go, oh God, oh God. It got stuck. But you know what I meant, Oh my God, I broke all that ink. Can you put it back in? Can you put it back in?
It definitely should. Okay, like that much.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
You just made me sweat. I thought you really stabbed yourself.
I sound like a 12-year-old smoker.
Oh my God. So the first thing is going to be the bullet, right? So it's what the bullet journal is all about. So you're on here. You're going to draw just a bullet, a circle.
I don't have the best handwriting nor drawing skills.
It's okay. It's very large.
I love an impressionist painting because you can, just do little dots and it becomes a picture at some point, but
that's not this. All right. So next to that, you're going to write task.
See, you do. Oh God, I think my pen broke. Tasks. Task or tasks?
Either.
There's more than one task I'm going to be doing.
It could be. So just for everyone else, usually it's just going to be like a bullet, right? Like that. When you're writing inside of your bullet journal.
I thought that was the SAT test when you had to fill it.
No. Oh my God. So
anyway, go ahead.
So the bullet is your action. It's the verb, right? It's the thing that you're setting up. So the bullet journal is for this. So when you're like, oh, I have to go do something, or I have to message someone back, or whatever, that's going to get a bullet, and then you're going to write what that thing is next to it. We'll do
like drinking wine at 3 o'clock.
That can be an event or a task.
Or a task. Probably
a
task.
We'll get into
always.
It. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a little bullet, and we're going to put an X through it.
Little bullet. Like that, and then X through it.
Yes. So next to that, you're going to write complete or done.
Oh.
So the point of this is just to remind yourself that when your task is complete, when you drank your wine at 3 o'clock,
yeah,
cross it out.
When that bottle is finished.
If that is what you're trying to do. All right. The next thing is going to be a dash.
Like a little minus?
Yes, like a little minus.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to write notes.
Okay.
So the bullet journal method obviously is about the actual task that you're doing, but also you might need to write down notes. So something happens that's not an action, but you need to remember it. It could just be notes for yourself, right? That's not a task. Those things go in there. It's a little bit different because so often people are used to doing like bullet points, right? The things that I have to do, whether they're a task or not. Notes just has a different signifier so that you know this is a note. This is not something that has to be done.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. The next is going to be an open circle. So you can do it probably as big as that one, but without colored in like an SAT
I just started
test.
being open, so.
Oh, God.
Well, my relationship. No, I'm not. I'm very monogamous. I got a new boyfriend. He's nice.
Great. I'm very proud of
Hey,
you.
Maz. Okay. Events.
Next to this, you're going to write events.
Events. Okay.
So these events can be appointments. These can be meetings. This can be something, it's just a thing that you want to try or remember to get done.
Like, where did our handwriting come from? Because mine is like a doctor's handwriting.
I don't know.
So ugly.
It looks like a small child.
It's the only thing.
Writing, actually.
It literally is the only thing ugly on me. So let's just stick with that.
Let's stick with that.
That's the only thing God did bless me with.
Your handwriting.
My handwriting.
Okay. Good. Okay. Events, again, we'll go into these things, but think about them. They are not tasks that need to be done, but something you need to remember. Okay. Maybe that would be drinking wine at 3 o'clock, is to remind yourself. It's not. It is kind of like a task, I guess, if it's something you need to cross off your list, or just to remind yourself.
After my day.
I made you a little line, so just a little bit past this line, you're going to draw an exclamation point. Do you know what that looks like?
Yes. I do a lot of those. But I want to do this like this. Like sometimes I go like,
you know what I mean? Fancy already.
I know.
All right, and you're gonna write important.
How do you spell that?
I-M-P.
I-M-P-O-R. Okay, I know how to do it now. I know how to do it. That was just like how to.
This is a signifier, essentially. What it's telling you is that of all of the tasks that you might have on your page, this is the most important. Right? Don't forget this. Get this one done
Bills
first.
paid. Pay your credit cards.
Exactly. The next one to get through is you're just gonna draw a bullet and write canceled through it.
Oh, we don't like a big cancel moment. What is it?
Just a bullet.
A bullet, like a little bullet.
And just write cancel.
Cancel.
And then you're going to draw a line through it. So, essentially, this is just a reminder to say if a task does not need to be done, just draw a line through it. That way you don't have to worry about it. You don't want to cross it out because that means that it's been done. So drawing a line through it mean that that's canceled. That's not happening anymore. You don't have to erase it. You don't have to do anything with it. It's just an indicator to let you know, do nothing with this.
Okay.
All right. So these next two, we're going to get back into later, but we have to talk about them now.
Okay.
And these are going to be for migration. This is
very important.
This is probably the most misunderstood part of bullet journaling is migration, but it's
the only thing. The whole of it's very complicated.
It'll get easier.
Okay.
All right. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a Pac-Man facing towards.
I love that game though. I just started playing the little 4-man one.
Yeah.
A greater than.
Yes.
Sign.
There you go.
I took math. Greater than sign.
And you're going to write migrate forward.
Ooh, I love migrations. Migrate.
Yeah, migrate forward.
Forward.
the idea here is this arrow is pointing forward, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be for maybe of a task that you didn't get complete in that day or that week, and it needs to move.
We didn't move it over because
we're moving it forward.
We only got 24 hours in a day, and Beyonce, she got the same hours, so
She does, and look what she's doing.
All
right,
we got no excuses.
Okay. Now we're going to draw a less than symbol.
Less than.
Okay.
Like
and then
all the bullies less than me.
That's right. And you're going to migrate back.
It's so ugly.
All right. So
I don't have this to like show all the people. I didn't know I was going to actually write.
You don't have to show this to anybody.
Okay.
Except the, however many people are currently watching this.
Migrate back. And so this is when you're not moving. You have to put it back into your...
Yeah. So this will be for something we'll set up a collection page is called a future log. And the idea of the future log is that you are planning for the future in there, because with a bullet journal, you don't have necessarily every single month already pre-planned.
Yeah.
You're basically doing it day by day, week by week, month by month, right? But you're not doing that ahead of time.
Okay.
So you might be writing down a note to remind yourself.
Oh.
Right? You could say, maybe you planned a trip, right? You and your boyfriend, if you're still together at the recording of this video.
Wow.
Just kidding. But no, let's just say that you planned a trip for August.
Uh-huh.
You might write that down to remind yourself, I did that. At the end of the week, you're like, I'm going to go ahead and remind myself that I did that, but I need to move that back to my future log.
Bring it on back.
Right? So I always think about that, like Back to the Future log, like Back to the Future movie log. All right? So these are all
Get in that DeLorean.
Yeah, exactly. And head back to there. So this is all of the main signifiers that you need. So what we're going to do is we'll get some tape and we'll put this in the front of your journal.
Okay.
Right? We're not going to do it now. We're actually going to keep this
didn't you have rainbow tape?
I did have rainbow tape. Do you need rainbow tape?
Yes. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. So...
Are we doing it now?
Let's not do it now. Because what we'll do is we'll actually continue to use this when we get into setting up our weekly or our daily and use some examples. You're going to refer back to this very often. So when I first started, I went ahead and put in like a sticky note. And I basically brought this along with me each and every day because I was like, wait, what do I use a bullet for?
Yeah, what's a bullet with the cross or... What's a greater less than?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll get confused already. I too.
Are you ready to officially set up your first bullet journal?
Yeah! Because I only do pages as parody videos, basically.
Oh, that's right. I don't know if I posted them on YouTube or not, but over on my Instagram for sure, Joey will often make fun of me.
It is a complicated thing, I think. Coming from the outside, I don't know it. But I like to watch it, and I admire you guys doing it all. Because I can't draw. Obviously, I can't write. It's all over the place. There's pictures. I'd be like, it's more time to draw everything in there and all of that than just get a regular calendar and just write it off and cross it off when you need it, like a to-do list.
So I think that's a really big part about this, and we talk a lot about this on the channel, is that you don't have to do all of that. That's why we got some stamps we can use later.
Like a stamp.
But even if you just want to set this up with just a pen, whether it's, or a fancy pencil or a stabby needle pencil, whatever the hell you're doing.
I'm going to have to Google Lens this because this looks expensive.
I'm going to take this away from you now. That we'll bring it back. Pen time.
Oh.
Well, actually, yeah, let's do that.
Because we know everybody on the channel loves their pens.
We do love our pens.
All the inks and the pens, the tips and the plastic, the acetate.
Acetate?
Yes. Isn't it made of acetate or plastic?
Plastic?
I don't know. My boyfriend, he does lenses and he talks about acetate a lot. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we have resin for our fountain pens.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and start to set up our index, which is the first collection page as a part of the bullet journal.
Okay. This is the chapters.
Yeah. All right. So the first thing we'll do is set up this index. Now you did pick out some of our little Midori Oji
little gunkles. Look how happy he is. It looks like he's throwing up after brunch. look at that. He looks like he's throwing up after brunch. Get on the focus. There you go. I love this one. He's gonna be my little guy.
So do you want to use him?
Yes!
All right. So go ahead, my art cart right there. Grab that black ink that says archival ink.
Art cart. What is it?
Okay.
We have the Ranger archival ink, the Encre de Archivaves, the jet black.
The other thing we're going to have for this, because I don't want you to mess up my stamps, is our fun little stamp cleaner. So this guy, we're gonna spray.
I usually use a paper towel sometimes with my stamps. No?
No,
You shouldn't?
You shouldn't. You should use microfiber. This.
Oh, I got a lot of microfiber towels.
We also have the.
Even though I don't have any hair, but I do hair, so.
We also have this. You just wet this, kind of like a chamois.
Oh, yeah, like a ShamWow.
Yeah. But we like this a lot more because we get to use.
Because we're
this.
sponsored.
No, we're not sponsored. I've just been upgrading slowly over time.
Yeah.
So what we'll do with this? So here's your. It's bubblegum flavored. Well, not flavored. No. Oh God, I knew you. I was like, no, not flavored. Scented.
Okay.
So you're gonna spray that on the clean side.
That's the clean side. Look at that. That's the clean side. I don't know about your cleanliness, but there we go.
You smell the bubblegum?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to taste it too.
God. All right, so we have that off to the side because after he uses this stamp, we're gonna clean it immediately. We're not gonna just wait.
Leave those dishes in the sink overnight. We do not do that. Okay. Do I need a pen yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna take OG-san, and you're just gonna.
What's his name?
OG-san. For uncle.
Oh.
All right, and you're just gonna tap it down a little bit.
What's Goji-san? Gay uncle?
Stop.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Is that all I need?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, just a little press.
And then up here at the top, in the top corner, you're gonna.
This one?
This one
Oh,
with the
here.
dots. You're just gonna lightly press down. Doesn't have to be very hard.
Does it have to match up with the dots?
No.
See, I'm shaking.
Don't-
I'm nervous.
Oh, you just press the
Because it's
stamp.
permanent.
It's fine. I have an eraser that gets rid of ink. There.
See?
Okay, I do not recommend double doing what he's about to do right now. It never lines up.
Hold on.
No. Oh God.
3 of them. It's a
looks
gangle
like
of gays.
It looks like a human centipede.
Hold on. Cancel.
Stop.
Okay, no.
But now it looks like the Dewey Ballet.
No.
Ballet.
Does it really matter?
No, I
It's
guess
just like a decoration.
Sure.
It's creativity.
we're gonna write index.
All in caps?
You can write it however you want.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why I always have to get close to the in. Oh, I like the dots, you know?
All right.
That looks it looks better than, I'm glad I have the dots.
No, it definitely.
Do you ever
looks
play
really nice.
the little dot, the square game?
No, because
with the
I'm
dots?
just using the bullet journal by myself usually.
Well, when you get a friend like these little gangle of gays.
You could play the dot game. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we're not going to do anything with this index right now, but essentially the index is where, like you said, the table of contents. I call it the brain of the bullet journal.
Oh.
As you're filling out these pages, you bring them back here, and then we also have to number the pages too. That's the other thing. Unless you're buying my notebook from Archer and Olive, they don't have page numbers. Hashtag I designed it. So
Well, why don't they always have index? Oh, because you want to like make it your own.
Yeah, so
Okay.
also most people, not everyone, the biggest reason, at least what I was told, is that not everyone uses these journals for bullet journaling. Some people use it for art journaling. They use it just for regular, just writing journaling. And they like the dot grids because it kind of gives you some flexibility, but also gives you structure.
I do have these ones. The ones, is it from Papyrus or the ones from the airport? You know, in the store of Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
They have the one. You know what I mean? And they have this. I usually have these ones to like sketch out some like hair ideas or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I have seen the ones with the dots, but obviously not the Archer and Olive one. But maybe I might get some.
All right, sounds good. We'll come back to this one. The next page that we're going to do here is we're going to set up our future log, right? So this is what we talked about before. So this is where we're doing that future planning, right? So because we're going to set this up for you for the month of January, we're going to create a monthly page for January. So our future log is going to be everything past that. Now, some people do start with January. It's up to you, because we're setting this up technically before the new year. So if you were setting up your bullet journal in December and you want to remember things in January, but you're not going to use it until then,
Okay.
you could do that.
That'll
but-
be your future log.
Exactly. But for the most part, people will set this up. We're going to start this in January for you, so we'll start with February.
All right.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to...
Well, February, it's going to be January.
We'll set up a whole monthly page for January,
Okay.
though. So all of the information you would put
Can't
on
be
that,
skipping a whole month. That's when I like restart my diet and like restart my whole life.
that's why you're going to get a whole page for it.
A whole 3 pages.
So what we're going to do on here is we're going to go ahead and split our pages into thirds, just something really nice and easy. So for this one...
Okay, you're left-handed, I'm right-handed. So can I do it like this?
No, because this is inches over here. We want this, right?
We like a good inches.
So we have this set up over here. So where's your
Europeans
pencil?
do the centimeters.
Stop. We're doing it here.
Hi, UK. Hi, Australia. We are global.
What we're going to do is we're going to break our page up into thirds.
But seriously, if you are from anywhere around the world other than US, comment and subscribe below. Tell us where you're from and how you've been bulleting your life.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same globally. Bullet journal is the same everywhere.
Okay, so we're going to do... That does work better if you are left-handed, because then you can do that.
You can do it on either side.
Oh, yeah, it's transparent.
God. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold this for you.
Oh God. Okay. And then I'm gonna go from 7 to
you're just gonna draw a straight line
all the way.
All the way.
I think I need a pencil for this. I feel like I'm gonna.
Good
job. That's a nice hefty paper. It didn't go through it.
It's 160 GSM. That's why I like this paper.
Okay.
It's nice and thick.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. I gotta line it up. All right. Okay. Now, because we did that side of the page,
messed up a little bit, but
it's okay. Now we can come straight over here and just line this up. We don't have to measure it again.
Oh. This is way better than my wine box I usually use. I told you I don't got all this fancy stuff. Yes, I love to bring a little goji.
All right.
I want him jumping.
Okay.
Oh, jumping into the future. You know what I mean? No, the flying one. You have to do the flying one. Oh, did we clean?
We cleaned
the other one.
I did it as soon as you stopped.
Look
because
at
I
this
knew you
one.
were going to do it.
He's flying in the future.
Okay, so you're going to do those for every month, and then you're just going to write the month next to it?
Oh, this is January, February, March.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
What should I do?
I would just do that.
So like do again, January, February, March, April,
we'll do
May.
February, March, April, yeah.
June.
So again, if you're filling out a bullet journal, you don't want to use any flying dudes or stamps or anything like that. You can just write the months on there. We're just making this extra fun for today.
Duh.
All right. So.
And then I'm gonna put other months on this one.
Nope. We're only gonna plan for 6 months. Most of these journals only last for about 6 months for the A5s because they're gonna limit on space. So like when I bullet journal, when I did an A5 size, I probably went through like 3 or 4 pages a week, right? And there's 192 pages in this, so I usually only make it halfway through the year if. Depending on how much you use it, it's different for everyone. If you wanted to do the full year, you absolutely could. Some people do. But for today, we're just going to set up the next 6 months.
But, let me just see if I'm listening right. If there is something, this goes to, let's say June.
So February, March, April, May, June, July.
And then if there is months I don't have, we're going to put a forward sign on it, right?
No, you would take it back.
Well, how do I know? Like, if I'm like, oh my god, I got to remember that for September.
Well, then let's just set up a full year for you then.
No, I don't need to do that. My brain doesn't even go past 6 months anyway. So,
all right. So let's just do this. So again,
I was just saying for the view, you know.
Yeah, for the viewers. So yeah, if you really want to plan that far in advance, you absolutely can and you should. Just know that the A5 size, when you're using it, you go through them quickly.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I think I went through 2 notebooks in a year when I first started. We're going to do a few things here. First, we're just a nice little dab. All right, and a firm press in the top corner.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I did a little too much, I think, on that one.
It's all right. So go ahead. We're going to do another one, and then you're going to put it right here at the top. All right.
Oh, he looks much better. What's his actual name? Ogini?
Hey, OG-san.
OG-san.
Nope. You got to stamp each time.
Oh, you do?
We don't want to be ghosted.
Nobody likes to be ghosted. At least text them, you know what I mean?
All right. You did a great job. So,
all right.
Joey did a good job here.
Clean it.
It bothers me that they're not lined up perfectly.
They're not. They're flying free.
All right. And then dry up here.
Oh, how cool is that?
So now he's nice and clean. All right.
He's defying gravity over here.
We're going to write the months on here. Just abbreviate them. So again, we're going to start with February.
Okay.
So that would be F.
Oh, February. How big do I do it?
I would just write it just up here.
Oh. I like to follow the lines for it right now. I used to have a girlfriend named Feb.
I'm just kidding, but her name was Deb. No, I'm kidding.
I don't remember a Deb.
No, like a girlfriend, like a friend that's a girl.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, girl. I don't have a girlfriend, obviously.
Next is going to be March.
March is M-R.
Or M-A-R.
M-A-R. Yeah, that's what I meant. A-R. See, I told you I'm embarrassed about my handwriting. Do you know what, during COVID, actually, this is a true story. And during COVID, obviously I wasn't working for like 9 weeks. And I wanted to either learn a new language or learn how to write better.
What happened?
I drank the whole time. 9 weeks of my life. What else are you supposed to do? And walk. We walked everywhere with obviously masks, but okay.
All right, we're just gonna speed
February,
through this.
Mar, April,
and we'll move on to the next page after this.
Oh God, June. Guess what, guys? Guess what June is? Pride Month. Hey, let's do a little rainbow. No, we'll do that on the markers.
Yeah, sure.
June
and July, please. Let's go ahead and let's number our pages. All right, so I usually just do mine in the bottom corner.
This is 1 or 0 because
One.
it's index. Sometimes the index doesn't even have a number because then it starts the chapters.
Then 2,
2,
and 3.
3.
Next time, please write them a bit smaller. It's too big.
Oh, it is. Well, it's my first bullet journal.
All right.
Let's see your first bullet journal. I did
You
see that
can.
video. I actually saw that video.
All right.
He came a long way after those 8 years.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and write in our index. We're gonna write future log.
Future
And
log?
then we're gonna write the pages that they're on.
Okay.
So page 2 and 3. All right.
Okay.
So you're just write future log up top. Small inside the lines.
Oh, inside the lines.
Yeah. Like a normal person writing in a notebook.
Future log.
Did you spell future right? In one of my first bullet journals, I forgot the E, and it had been out for years, and then someone commented, they're like, this has been out for 8 years, and no one noticed he couldn't spell future.
He's also colorblind, people.
All right, so we're on page 2 and 3. So what we'll do is
2 and 3.
Yeah, a little bit further over here. You're right.
Oh, like 2.
Not. Well, give yourself some space. So there's something else that's called threading. So sometimes, again, if you maybe you get halfway through the year, or at some point you're like, actually, I need to add the extra pages.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to leave empty pages in here. So you might create a future log on page 75 and 76.
Or you could do doodle on that one and then just skip it, right?
Yeah. However you're going to do. So we want to leave some room here because if you need to recreate that page or create a new one, instead of writing a new entry for your future log, you can just continue them.
Okay.
So the future log is where you'll put dates, things you want to remember. So you said you want to remember Gay Pride.
Avi, World Pride, baby.
All right, so I got you.
Actually, World Pride's going to be in D.C. this year. You might see me out there.
He wanted some rainbow color.
Oh, now that is a hate crime. He's throwing our rainbow tape out. Stop it. No,
No, you're very good at showing. Why don't you go ahead and show them the colored? There you go.
Look at that. Our house
All right.
in the middle of our gay street. Our house.
So,
Oh, God. I just cut my nails. Seriously, I'm going to get them actually done tomorrow because in Florida. But
all
okay.
right, so I'm going to show you a cool trick.
Oh, yay. Look, he's flying over the houses. Go, little Ganglesaur.
Gangle sword.
What's a... Ew, that sounds like a herpy.
Ew.
Ew. Nobody wants a Ganglesaur.
But Pride Month.
Right? Oh, my God. We're on prep.
You're doing this. So you're going to hold the ruler down flat, and then you're going to pull up on the tape to get a nice clean...
Pull up on the tape.
Yeah.
To pull up there?
Yep. And, like,
Oh.
like,
Oh, what? Hold on. Oh, you were going to... Oh. I thought you wanted to, like, press it.
no.
Oh. Now her house, just half of it's there.
It's okay.
Okay.
All right, and then next to that, you can write Pride Month.
Pride in small? No. Big and bold? No.
Fit it in the lines. You're killing me.
Pride. Look at my little doodle.
Look at your little doodle.
Okay.
All right, so other things that you might want to put in here can be birthdays, events, anniversaries.
Your birthday,
Yep.
February. Oh, open circle.
Open circle.
Yep.
Right? Because that can be appointment, a date,
Appointment,
whatever.
date, yep.
And you can write Mark's birthday and then the date that it's going to be.
Mark. I'm going to mark your pages.
There you go.
Mark. What do you want for your birthday this year?
You've never got me a present
No,
from my
never.
birthday, so it doesn't
Never.
matter. And then you can put the date, right? The 23rd.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, good. When's your sister's birthday?
It is March 31st.
There you go. Good job. Then you put her birthday.
Oh, sissies. It's already March, so I don't need to do
31.
it.
Yep, 31.
Look, I can do. See, I'm really good at doing this. Look.
Perfect. All right. So
Okay.
I'll let you fill out the rest of this on your own time, but this is kind of how you start to set it up.
April's our producer's birthday, isn't it? When's your birthday?
That's your niece.
When's your?
June.
Oh, it's also okay.
Stop. You.
I thought it was April. Who's in April? Oh, see, that's why I need a bullet journal.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, she's only been alive for 15 years.
She's also my goddaughter.
That doesn't make it any better. The next page that we're going to set up is going to be your monthly log. So we talked about having one for January. So I'm going to set this up kind of in a more standard way. I don't use monthlies all the time, to be honest with you, but I also have a very different setup in mind.
Yeah.
I have calendar future logs. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to keep it not semi-basic, but I'm going to introduce you to a dip pen.
We'll glam it up after. You know what I mean?
And we're going to glam it up
Gays
now.
are real good about taking things that are basic and make them fabulous.
So we're going to go ahead and write January in some shimmer ink.
You know what? This is the hardest month for me to spell. I always get it wrong.
No, February is the hardest.
Oh, February. Yeah.
So he's going to try to...
I guess January is easy.
Or you could just write Jan.
I love good Jan.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do a Jan.
So we'll do Jan.
Big, though, right?
So, yes. But we're going to write the number of...
Don't you have that little stamp with the little calendar that says...
I do, but this is more fun this way.
Okay, all right.
I mean, we can use it if you want.
No. Doing it basic.
All right. So, you get the Harry Potter wand.
Ooh, hey. Can I put my pen away?
Yes, please do. It's cap on.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So, the nib that's on this one is considered a B
That's a
size
nib?
It's a nib.
Okay.
It's the
smells bologna. Did you have bologna today? Oh, you had a Reuben.
It did not smell like a Reuben. All right, so this is
The
gonna
nib.
So it's gonna be a mono lib. So it's not going a mono nib. It's not.
Hold on, what's a nib and a mono nib?
So the nib, it's rounded. So usually when you're writing with the dip pens, they kind of have the thicks and the thins as you write with them. This doesn't do that at all. This will just be like writing with a normal pen, but it'll be nice and like not super thick, but it won't be like
Not
a
like
thin
calligraphy,
line. Exactly.
like, okay.
Right? So we'll do that. So we're going to be using, this is from Dominant Industry.
They look like cute little nail polishes, don't
It
they?
does. Atlas is the name of this one, so it's a really cool blue. It's got awesome shimmer in it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a light little shake.
Oh,
so
not
that-
like nail polish. You don't want to go.
No.
They don't have that little ball inside and mix it up?
Nope, just the ink. So we just want to do that. So, because the thing is the shimmer gets like suspended, but then it just instantly drops to the bottom.
That's like kind of like dry shampoo. Like there's only two. There's like the propellant and then there's the powder. And what is more potent is the powder. So or not heavy, it's heavier. So it goes down the bottom. So when people are like it gets all white, it's actually you're just getting the powder. So you got to shake it up.
Good to know.
Just saying, dry shampoo hack.
All right, so I'm gonna get some cloth. We're gonna cover our space.
I'm wearing white shorts.
All right.
Which one do you write with? Just like that.
Yes.
Okay.
But the thing is that with this nib, is that you just have to have a little bit of not an angle on it, but it's not like writing with a regular thing. So we're gonna dip.
And you gonna nay?
I swear. Worst idea to make video ever. All right, so when you write with it, right, you'll see on here, you just lay that nib flat, and then you can,
Oh,
right?
Oh, look at that little A dancing, huh?
Yeah, he's dancing.
Kind of looks like a little bit of like a D. Oh, there you go.
All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna write that up here.
Oh God, I've never done this before. Not dip it all the
Yeah,
way.
not all the way, but so that
Oh, I touched it.
you want to get it so it's like the metal part has been dipped in there.
Okay. What do I do? Okay.
All right, so now
And
you're
then
gonna write
Jan. I'm shaking. Oh, look at that. Well, would you look at that? Look at that with the little... Oh, and it dries. Look at that. It's like watercolor or something.
Yeah, so it's shading is what it has. So it has like good shading. So you're gonna get some shimmer in there when it dries.
Look at that.
And then it's also gonna be You don't need to blow on there. So now I'm gonna have you clean it off.
God, looks like a douche. Looks like a doucher.
Okay. So
Oh, I know how to use this.
you're just gonna.
Hold on, hold it up so they can see it. Clean up. Put it onto the camera. There you go. Look, it's like a car wash.
Okay.
Just until it runs clear. Okay. All right. I didn't know a bullet journal could be so fun. I do these like 2-second clips, and I have half these tools at home. To tell you the truth,
Please do not. They are not dual use.
External use only. Okay, nothing to jokes.
All right. So for
Okay, we're going back with the pen.
yes. So
We're doing the Signo, the DX
same one.
Uniball.
All right.
Oh my god, it ended on my age.
Oh my god. Now they also make washi tapes that also have the numbers on it, so you don't have to write them all.
Are you serious? Are you serious? No, Mark. You could have told me that. Have carpal tunnel just doing the dates.
All right. So what you do on here is this is where you write in any kind of dates or things you want to remember. Now, some people also write things that have happened that day instead. So if there's things that you want to remember, so you can use it for future planning, or you can use it for like memory keeping if you want to. It's one of the reasons I don't really use these pages, to be honest with you, is that I just go to my future log, I pull out what I need for my week, so I do it week to week versus this. But one thing I do like about doing these pages, and you don't have to do a monthly log page to do this, is setting up something that's called intentions and then reflections. So intentions will be things that you want to set up for your month if you want to. This is kind of the mindfulness part of bullet journaling that I like. And so all you have to do for that, we're just going to split the page in half, and you're going to write with a regular pen. I don't need you to do anything else with ink today, I don't think.
So this is these are like just little like I write what is in that whole line. Is that one day?
Yeah.
What about like the ones with like a square? Why don't we do like squares?
We can do that. We'll set up it for like a weekly if you wanted to. You think like more like a full calendar page?
Yeah, I mean like I don't have. I mean I got to work every day. I got the Real Housewives to watch.
Sure.
I got like every Wednesday is Roni. And
sure. So if you wanted to remind yourself on that on this page, you could write that in on those days of the week,
okay.
right? So if you wanted to.
Oh, hold on. Let me do the ruler trick.
Okay.
And
Good job.
booyah.
Now, if you knew that on Wednesdays, you had that. Now you know what day is Wednesday, and you could remind yourself on there.
Real Housewives of New York, Roni. And I think Beverly Hills comes out on Wednesday as well. Let's just stick with that because I it's on Peacock, so I'll get it all.
That's fine. So so if you want to remind yourself every Wednesday, right? You could just write that down every Wednesday.
Well, actually, I think they're cutting the season because it's not good. If anybody likes Real Housewives, I don't like I used to. I was gonna give it a chance, but the new New York girls just didn't do it.
The top, we're gonna write intention.
Small.
Yeah, just something small. And then we're gonna write reflection here.
Oh. I like to reflect on what I'm doing.
Exactly. So that's how you use this. So before you would start the month and you set this up, you would write your intentions for the month, what you want to make happen, anything like that.
I want to make $10,000 more a month.
Perfect. Then that would be your intention for your month.
My reflection, I'll be making 20. Yeah. Popping bottles at the end of the month. I love to outdo my goals.
Perfect. Bullet journaling's for you then. All right, so we have that set up. So then you would go into that. So the next pages that we're going to set up now move into...
Oh, we forgot New Year's.
Oh, New Year Day.
New Year Day. Ring it in. I'm usually drunk because we partay.
All right, so the next thing that we'll set up in here are when we move into our daily logs or our weekly logs.
Daily and weekly.
Right? You don't have to do both. You can sometimes combine them. We'll start off with the basic, which
let's do that.
which is going to be...
I'm already too much already.
Which is going to be just setting up... Essentially, it's called rapid logging. And so the way bullet journaling works is we have all of our little keys here, right?
Yep.
And as you're going throughout your day, you're just jotting things down, right? It's not long form note taking, it's just real quick. So maybe it's in between clients for you. You remember, oh, I have to do a thing or
I'll
whatever
always
it
do
might
that.
be, right? You're going to just basically kind of jot those down. You need to write down a note. You would just write down a note. What I like about this and why I think it could work out for you is because it is all about being fast. It's not about like long form, writing a bunch of stuff down, unless you need to reflect or kind of do something like that, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to set up a daily log for you.
Okay.
All right. So all you do for this is you're just going to write the first day that you're using this bullet journal, right? So let's just say that it's
New Year's. I'm
New
going to
Year's
start it
Day,
off right. We're going
right?
to start it off right.
So that's Wednesday, January 1st. That's all you need to do as of now. And then you would just go throughout your day. Let's go ahead and think up some things that are going to happen on Wednesday, January 1st, like things that you're going to have to do for
Hydration.
Okay. So do you have a certain goal of hydration that you would want to hit that day?
Obviously, my whole gallon.
A gallon.
A gallon water.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
So you're going to draw a small.
I used to actually drink a gallon of water every day.
That's great. A small bullet, again.
My skin was so good looking.
Like this, small dot.
Oh, small dot, yep.
And you're going to write, drink 20 gallons of water.
20 gallons.
Or no,
20.
a gallon. Sorry. I was thinking
Oh,
ounces.
God. We'd be dead. 20 ounces. Is that how much is in a...
No.
Hey, Siri, how many...
1 gallon. Just-
1 gal. Drink 1 gallon of Prosecco.
No, water, you said.
Of H2O. No, I think I might actually go sober. For like 3 months.
Yeah, that's fine. You do your thing. All right. So that's your first thing that you have on there for that task.
How that goes.
So that's kind of the first task you might have for your day to do that. Now, that's not going to happen immediately,
Yeah.
right? You might do that over time, right?
And then next we take my Xanax.
Okay. So that's something you want to make sure you get done. That's
Take pills.
Right? Take pills. And the other thing, too, about this is he's writing these down is that it doesn't have to necessarily be in sequential order, right? You might take your pills right when you wake up or your vitamins or whatever it might be.
I'm literally sewing vitamins because I'm doing vitamins. I'm doing...
So-
mins. Mins. Vitamins. I did vitamins.
So when we say...
This is my bullet journal.
That's right. That you spell however the hell you want, right? So that's something that you might want to rewrite every single day or when you plan ahead, right? Is to take your pills or your vitamins in the morning, right?
Yoga. Got to do the yoga.
okay.
Got to do the yoga in the morning.
So what you might want to do is maybe you want to write a note for yourself for something that is there like a certain type of yoga or something you would do differently on different days for yoga? Maybe
What?
like let's just say you're going to yoga and let's say you're doing hot yoga. So to remind yourself that it's hot yoga, right? Yoga is the task, is the thing that you're going to do, but to remind yourself the note, we're going to write a note underneath of yoga and it's going to say hot yoga.
Got to get the toxins out, you know?
Sure.
Or like underneath like this, like right here.
Yeah, like kind of a little indented.
Yeah.
Right, so this is called nesting. So you can nest a bunch of things under here if you want to. You could nest other tasks underneath a bigger task if you wanted to. So if you had like a project, but it had multiple steps and tasks that you needed to accomplish, you can write that in there, and you're not going to check off your big task until you do the rest of those small tasks. What are you looking at?
I'm just looking at all the stamps. They're so cute.
I'm trying to explain how you're going to use this, and you're off here looking at
I know.
OG song.
I told you, my self-diagnosed ADD. Okay.
Right? So you can do that. So let's go ahead and say that you did all of these things, right? If you accomplish these tasks, this is a quiz, what would you do to let us know that you accomplished those tasks?
Yes. We're going to X out the little dot, but we're not going to cancel it because we didn't cancel it. We completed
We
it.
completed. Good job.
Okay. Well, where's the brunch? We have the brunch again.
Oh, I didn't know you had brunch.
Obviously,
wait,
so
brunch.
bring in. Oh, well, we're doing sober.
No,
we can still do brunch.
You
without,
can still eat
like-
without drinking.
Okay.
So let's remind ourselves that.
Well, I didn't start yet.
Oh. So what would we do?
A circle.
Okay, open circle, right? And brunch with.
Brunch with no drinks. Oh God, I hate
You
even
could-
saying it. No drinking.
You don't have to say
No
it.
drink.
Anything
Okay.
else that would need to happen on that Monday?
We're probably taking a nap after brunch.
Okay.
Nap. That's not our whole day.
It could be. You don't have to necessarily like. You don't have to try.
I'll be
like,
on the cruise though, so I'll be
So maybe.
Okay, let's just say napping is actually just sleeping.
That's fine. All right. So end of the day, And as you've gone through your day, you took your pills and your vitamins.
Yes.
So how are you going to let yourself know that you did that?
Exit out. Or no, X.
Yep.
Yeah.
X out your test.
Did all that. Ate them
right.
all.
You drank your full gallon of water.
Yep. Did all that. I drank like, half of it at brunch.
Perfect. You went to yoga.
Yeah, doing that.
All right. And then you went to brunch. And
Okay,
so
see, I like this part.
Yeah. So then what you do is you just circle it all in. Just to
Circle it all in like a SAT test. See, that's what I did in the beginning.
Perfect. All right. And did you take your nap?
Yes. Okay. No, because we danced and stuff. We didn't take a nap.
So you didn't. So just cross it out, right?
Oh, we didn't do that.
We didn't do it.
Okay.
So that's the end of Wednesday, January 1st.
Yo, we got it.
Now we got to think about what's happening tomorrow.
Oh.
So you're going to write Thursday, January 2nd.
Oh my God. Look, my hand is like red already.
Thursday's happening. So you can do this in a few different ways. You can plan ahead. So when you're going through and you're looking at Wednesday and jotting down what you did or didn't do, you can also plan for tomorrow.
Okay. Like if I know I'm going to drink 10 or 1 gallon of H2O every day and it's going to repeat every day, I have to write that in every day?
You could, or if you wanted to, you could create a tracker for yourself.
Oh, I like the tracker when you can fill up the water thing that you did.
If you want, exactly. So those are some things.
I'll be watching the videos. Okay.
So we'll actually do that on our weekly because that I think has a little bit more structure to it, right?
Yeah.
But essentially, if you were to go through this for Thursday, right, you would go ahead and write
it down.
Thursday.
Okay.
And so your daily log really is just this. This is just every single day you're just writing down the date because
and things that you need to do.
Exactly. Some days can be short, right? Sometimes long
girl
days.
got a busy day.
That's right. So that's why we also don't pre-fill in any dates here either, because we don't know what's going to happen each one of these days.
True.
You may also get to the end of your Thursday and decide that you want to reflect and journal a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You can do that in here if you want to, right? So then you just kind of go through all of that kind of stuff here, and you use as many pages as you need to for this. Something else we need to do is we also need to number our pages because we didn't. So you're gonna write a number 4, very small.
Oh, very small. Well, I need my glasses for that. 4
Okay. And 5, very small. Okay.
Well, that was a good 5.
That's a very good 5.
I'm like writing a whole book. I feel like Michelle Obama over here with a whole memoir.
All right, so now what we're going to do for this is we're going to set up a weekly. I love weeklies personally. I think they work out really nicely.
I do too.
You can do a lot with these, and it kind of fills in whatever you want. So what I'll do for Joey real quick is I'll give him a structure. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to track all 7 days of the week, or do you just want to track your work week?
Well, like...
Do you do a lot of stuff on the weekends?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not like sitting around doing nothing. I am an entrepreneur.
All right. I never put weekends in my bullet journal.
You don't?
No. So we'll put in 7 days for you.
Well, sometimes you need a day of rest, like the Lord's Day of not doing all of this.
So
my hand just hurts just doing one day. Then I got to do 2 in a week, in a month.
All right. So we want to do a water tracker.
Ooh, yeah.
We could also do a pills tracker.
Oh, we love a good pill tracker.
All right. So we'll do 2 trackers on here, and then we'll just do the 7 days during the week and have it that way.
Got it.
So I'm just going to speed through this because it would take him forever to do it, if we're being honest. And we'll come back to fill it out in just a second.
Okay.
All right. So I've gone ahead and I've created Joey a weekly spread here.
Yeah, we did it real good.
So this only took me a few minutes to do.
Yeah.
So all I did for you is I created the 7 days during the week, right? I split them up into thirds essentially, and then did a Saturday, Sunday split over here. We also then split out the page here. We have tasks. So something that I like to do inside of my bullet journal is I like to sometimes keep the tasks separate. So it's just like a big long list of all the tasks that get done. Or if you want, you could do the daily logging like we did on that previous page in these sections instead. You don't have to break them out. But I wanted to use your Oji-san here throughout.
He's playing with the little puppies. Yeah.
Right? We've got those on here just for
He's
some
doing
extra fun.
Sit-ups over there like that.
I also got you some colors here. They're not the rainbow colors, but you know.
Hey, close enough. It's colorful.
Then down here, I just created a really quick doodle for you. Probably would have preferred to use a stamp or something because they're like a little shady.
It looks like blood. My blood drive.
Yeah. But that's for water. So
Okay.
essentially, what you would do is that if you did go ahead, you use this
Oh,
marker,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You drank your full gallon of water each
yeah.
day, right? You would fill that in. So each one of these counts for a day. So there's 7 days on here, right?
Oh, 1 gallon a day. Okay. Oh,
One
yeah.
gallon, right?
Okay. Yep.
So you drank 3
That's a
gallons.
nice pan. I was pressing too hard on it at first.
Okay. We do the same thing for pills. This is just a reminder Monday through Sunday that you are taking your pills.
Taking the pills that we need to take, the vitamins.
Good job.
Yeah.
If it's helpful for you, you could also just do like a Monday to, just,
Oh, yeah.
right? You can do that as well for yourself. And then that's really kind of all that you're doing here is just filling this in and using this. I like the weekly spreads. I think they're fun. You can use a bunch of different
I like
things.
the weekly thing. I think I'll be better than that.
Yeah, so you set it up. Again, it doesn't have to take a long time. I personally really like it because I think it's fun and creative and I get to use all this fun stationery.
Yeah.
You don't have to go this far or anything, but it's pretty basic, honestly. Like compared to some of the other ones you've seen online.
Yeah, true. I do like those ones, but
Yeah. The one thing that we didn't cover in this today is going to be collection pages.
we'll do that on the next episode.
Sure. So the collection pages, just so you know, though, are any type of like reoccurring meeting that you might have or a collection of notes. If you find that you're jotting down a lot of different things, again, maybe you're planning a trip and each week you're kind of writing down small bits and pieces of it. You could create one collection page that then takes all of that detail for your trip instead. Or if you just wanted to create a vacation page here for yourself and then every
I
time
do love a good vacation, girl.
every time you plan a piece of that or you whatever, you can write down those details. What hotel you're staying at, when your flight is. You could put a packing list on here if you wanted to, kind of whatever you wanted
Whatever
to do.
my assistant's going to pack it.
Sure. Right? The most important thing is just to make sure that whenever you are creating those, that you are going to be bringing them back to your index, right? To write those down.
Oh, yeah, you go back in the
Right,
index.
so something you don't have to do, but you can if you want to. You can write like monthly overview on page 4 and 5. But honestly, all of this is going to happen sequentially. I'm hoping that's because we've been doing this for a long time, not because you're bored with the content.
No, I do like the content. It does make sense now.
So we've got all that in here for you if you need it to figure things out.
Okay.
So you're all set up. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to tape in your reminder.
Yeah. I got my tape. Do you go all the way around?
Just no. You want to do it so it comes off because again, you might need to remember.
Oh, this is like trans tape. This is like for our trans brothers and sisters out there. Stop. Yes. Look at that. Mark's an ally.
So you have
Speak,
this
ally. Ally.
So now you have this in here. So as you're working, right? And the great thing about the washi tape is
You can take it off.
Take it with you, put it back in as much as you need to remember that it's there.
Okay. I like it. I actually do like it. It does look good.
It looks good and it will function well for you.
Yeah. And this is very basic where I can like do that and then I can elaborate on it more and more and blah,
Exactly.
blah.
Find out kind of what you like. I don't know. I'll give you some pens to go home with if you want to.
Okay.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
And we'll get you all set up. So
I
appreciate
want that $500 one.
You can't have that back.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you, Joey, for hanging out and crashing the party.
Thanks
You wanna
for
tell-
teaching me everything.
Yeah. Well, crew, thanks so much for hanging out. And Joe, thanks for learning some bullet journaling.
Happy New Year and happy bullets.